feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
Wait.
Call Daygo.
The Call Daygo era at No Jumper supposedly has came to a conclusion.
Call Daygo. Call Daygo.
Now, I had no idea about this until like 2 hours ago. Apparently, and I'm going to run you through this quick. And obviously, again, we have to talk about Drake, Diddy, Kendrick, all that type of stuff. But let's just start off a little bit slow. So apparently, if you guys don't know, and if you guys maybe don't keep up with No Jumper, there's a host on there named Sharp. And his thing, if you guys haven't known, is essentially he had a show that was wildly popular for him, you know, kind of talking to sex workers, kind of like deconstructing their mentality. Also, for some of them who had this like jaded or delusional perspective, he was like putting them in line. Wildly entertaining. You saw someone who was, you know, a self-admitted pimp. He would basically kind of like break these girls down on camera, right? And it was kind of fascinating to see because, number one, I feel like there are a lot more women who are entering sex work. And we used to think about pimping and hoeing as some ancient shit. But we see how that kind of even still applies to like women who now still work in that type of field. Anyway, while it was wildly entertaining and got a lot of views initially, however, things happened to change over in No Jumper, maybe for Sharp himself. It felt like he started doing other things and felt like he stopped doing exactly what he was doing at first, but felt like the views that was coming initially stopped coming. And to be very fair to him, and I want to be fair to everybody in the situation as I quickly analyze it, is that Sharp was like, he was a guy who came in the game, and obviously, no matter if he's a former pimp or whatever the case is, we all look at everybody like, you're doing content. He's one of those guys you would say, imagine coming into the league, right? The league of, you know, doing content at a high level, and my boy's dropping 30 a game. Right? Like the first couple, it's like he's dropping 30 a game. So he's the rookie, but he's playing like the 10-year pro. And obviously, you know, sometimes we know things could happen for a while. Some people are one-trick ponies, or sometimes it's like, hey, you've hit a stride here, but then you have to pivot. We were watching to see what was going to happen. And of recent, we haven't seen him on No Jumper at all. Okay? He decided to speak on what was going on, and Adam also responded. So let's get into a little bit of drama, even if maybe you don't care too much about, like, I think this is like No Jumper universe type of shit, if you ask me. All right, here we go. This was him last night. So apparently he does a live stream. He went live and he started reacting to some guy making a video about him, and you know, he just started reacting to some of the portrayal of him by No Jumper and this and third. Let me just start getting to his own words. Okay. All right.
Self out of a good nigga. That's real shit, and ladies, y'all need to learn that. She hold herself out of a good nigga. I never did nothing bad to that bitch. Nothing out of character, out of pocket. Bitch got some flowers. The bitch made me some money. What's the problem? Okay, cool. Sent them to her. Here. Appreciate you. It made me some cool dough.
Okay. He goes into like his issues with everyone. This is him with another guy named Almighty Sus.
None of this shit, right? Ass, bitch ass nigga.
Okay.
Like if I seen
I'm going to skip through this again. You guys can go check him out if you want to. I guess somebody made a video and they were pointing out how things have changed for him. You know, he's like a pimp. I guess he brought a girl on stream and people thought he was loving. I don't know what the fuck.
About that. Sounds like a pure perfect Sharp episode.
He do got a great villain voice. I think it's the cigarettes. Him, Brick Baby have like these voices that I'm like, dog, I think it's drugs or smoking that has gotten their voice like that because it's just not clear.
What the fuck's the problem?
Anyway. Now, let me just get to some relevant parts. And by the way, before y'all say nothing, I know y'all like to act like there's a curse of act. There is no curse with me. People think that I'm doing like some counterintelligence shit to like break up everybody's situation. I've admitted that I have done that before with Rory and Mealy Mall. But I know sometimes every time y'all show up to the scene of the crime, when someone's about to quit their job, get fired, or whatever the case is, Ack is somewhere in the ecosphere. I have no ill intent the majority of time. Rory and Mealy Mall, trust me, I did. But other than that, no. Anyway. So if you hear my voice, I don't know why they involve me in this, but this was not me doing underhanded shit.
You say you look hurt and she look busy on Instagram. Well, shit, she wasn't busy enough to shit in her.
I'll say this though. I do think that, if he ever hears this, I do think he's talented. I think he's been underused and misused. Not necessarily by Adam particularly, but I think.
Why you trying to save Adam? You ain't never tried to save Adam, nigga. Where have I been misused and you feel like I've been abused? Nigga, I ain't never been nowhere else, gang. This Akademiks talking, right? This Akademiks talking. Where the fuck else I done been? I mean, I'm not over here trying to throw no flag to nobody. I'm just listening to what the fuck just happened. So we're sitting on No Jumper. Everybody, we sitting here. Hey, he said, let's run that back real quick. I don't even watch this shit no more.
At No Jumper. He's not there.
I didn't watch this shit.
Akademiks has something to say about that. I think he's trying to recruit for his academy.
I'll say this though. I do think that, if he ever hears this, I do think he's talented. I think he's been underused and misused. Not necessarily.
For the gentleman who said that I'm trying to recruit, not necessarily. I think me and Sharp, we've been at odds a bunch of times. I don't need to like I'm not here trying to siphon people off. I do like Flacco, but Sharp, I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like even initially when I addressed Sharp, I felt Sharp got in the game. Put it like this: imagine everybody for the most part comes in the game. You know, they're like, I won't say you're like Bronny James. No disrespect, Bronny, but you're off the bench. Maybe you're coming in. You're averaging 12 first season. Next season, maybe you get a start opportunity, but you a role player a little bit because you still learn the ropes. You average 15 to 18 or whatever the case is. And then maybe after that, you blossom to being like the star. And then you start averaging 25 to 30 or 35, right? Shit, I remember when I was trying to check, Sharp was the rookie he was dropping 30. That's a fact. So again, that is, it's not me trying to like recruit the nigga. It's like, shit, that was me as a nigga who has dropped 30 for the last 10 years. Seeing the nigga who dropped 30 for his first year just saying, simmer down, nigga. You get what I'm saying? But he did start out hot. That's a fact. Okay, let's keep it going. He goes to get a drink. You know what I mean? Drinks up. Come on, Sharp. Let's take a shot together, gang. There we go.
Ain't that some shit?
There we go. Take a shot. Mm-hmm.
Drop my joint. Oh, well. Call me anything. That's the fuck we on? We allow niggas like this to say what the fuck they want.
All right.
Fucking bedroom room.
Here we go. Let's get back to it. Man,
we gave him the fucking room to say something. I've mashed and kept my name very well, homie. Can't much people, man, pretty much nobody pretty much say anything in how I've moved through media. Hand the nigga the knife, why don't you?
Adam particularly, but I think he has a way with conversation that evokes certain shit that he's not tapping into. Like, let me tell you this: there's nothing wrong with if I'm a basketball player and I'm only good at baseline 3-pointers. It's nothing wrong with me hitting them shits all game as long as I keep working. So, you know, like I look at Sharp and I think.
See, what he's saying is if getting it bitches and fucking annihilating bitches and taking them all the way, stripping them down butt-ass naked pretty much mentally on camera is working, nigga, keep doing such.
I'm saying that, Sharp, but I'm gonna expound on that, right? I think I'm a pretty good hip-hop commentator. Hip-hop is my niche. Do I have some thoughts about politics and sports? Yeah. But you know what I've done my whole career? I've beaten this hip-hop shit into submission. Pause. I think sometimes we don't realize what is the thing that makes, like, for example, war in Chirac. Now, extrapolate beyond the war in Chirac. Just think about why people even watched it or what people thought about me. Even when I was covering the guys who were like the 2016, like, you know, the newer guys, people looked at me like, oh, Act's gonna cover the drill shit. He's gonna cover the colored here niggas, the SoundCloud niggas. That was my shit. I remember realizing that I was drowning in a bigger ocean. This is 2012, 2013. When I talked about Drake in 2012, 2013, Kanye, when I talked about them, there were just way bigger platforms who were having access to them, who were having sources to them, whose voices was just louder. So you know what I realized? My little shtick, and this is what people have to realize in internet culture. There is no thing as niches. In reality, Playboi Carti is a niche artist, but it's not niche anymore when you got so many people it's mainstream. You get what I'm saying? Like, most people who would acknowledge that Playboi Carti is one of the biggest in the game, they can't name 5 Carti songs. Yeet, same of the sort. These days, you don't need to chase mainstream. You don't need to be trying to appeal to everybody. Just appeal and dominate your lane. I'm giving free game here. And for anybody who want to pick it up, please do. Just give credit when you do. Whatever your thing is, just dominate it. So when I start covering Chicago, this is why college kid didn't like me. Because when I started covering Chicago, I started dominating that niche. I said, all right, well, I'm going to dominate this niche. 10 years later, they still blaming me for shit back then because that's how much I dominated that niche, right? It's the same thing for any of these guys, no matter what niche it is. If your niche is, and this is what I thought Sharp's niche was. You see, timing also matters, and we're going to get to Adam's video a little bit later. But Sharp's niche was dealing with women in a time that the red pill was booming. People wanted to hear ideology from men that counteracted how this newfound feminism / sex work culture were having these women operate. People like Sharp, and I know he might not, I don't know if he likes these guys or not, but Fresh and Fit, even Andrew Tate, they flourished during this time. That is y'all niche. By the way, I say to Fresh, I talk to Fresh from Fresh and Fit. I tell him, I'm like, listen, with all due respect, y'all could do politics, sports, whatever on the side. Fresh and Fit will never be known for anything else other than women conversations. Don't abandon that to go talk politics. When I want to go for, listen, there's a few things. Let me tell you how you know you got a niche. And this is what I'm saying, don't be scared of a niche. Because I know everybody likes, I don't want to be put in a box, but don't be scared of it. I'm going to give you an example. When I want to go hear a political conversation, the vice presidents debated. You know who I go, whose channel I go to? PBD. Tim Pool. I go to, TYT is not as big as anymore, but like, I go to those, when I think politics, I think them. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, do I want to go hear a take about Drake and Kendrick from them? No. But there's nothing wrong with them just owning that. I've learned this the best. My nigga, you know how many people hit me up when Drake and Kendrick are beefing? I don't care who was on. Nigga, I was pulling Kai Cenat numbers during that time. Why? I dominated, if you want to call this a niche. When it comes to hip-hop shit going on, like, put it like this. Any day a breaking topic happens, if I get on stream, we're going to be at like 30, 40,000 people up in this bitch. Because who they going to want to hear from other than that? Let's keep it 100. So when I say that, I'm saying that, when you have a thing, a shtick, you don't have to keep doing the same thing, but build off of it, but stay in the same realm. We don't want to hear the guy, like, we don't want to hear Shannon Sharp tell us how to fuck a bitch. We don't want to hear, you know who's trying to, I think he's trying to expand more and more, but even Stephen A., like, even when Stephen A. speaks on hip-hop, it's like, you're the sports guy. You could talk about some other stuff, but, like, that's your bread and butter. What I'm trying to say is that Sharp's bread and butter is when a woman is sitting across from him. I've never listened to Sharp for a hip-hop opinion, ever. Even though he's on No Jumper. You don't have to scream at girls all the time, but you should be involved with women. Whether coaching, whether, like, you have to be creative in your own lane, but that's your lane. And that's the point I was trying to say. I think some people feel like they're being kept in a box when they don't really know that they dominate and operate a niche. Hopefully that makes sense.
Here's what he's saying. Don't try to evolve in any type of other aspect.
I wasn't saying that. I just said what I said. But realize what you dominate. Put it like this. We could have cumulatively 17,000 people watching me because you're like, oh shit, ask about it, talk about the Grammys and talk about the Kendrick thing and the Diddy thing and the Drake thing. If I say, fuck all that, I'm talking about politics for the next 6 hours, there's going to be 5,000 people in here. You know why? Y'all don't want to hear me talk about that. That's why even when I'll give my opinion on these things because I got an opinion on everything. But I know that y'all don't look to me as the master of opinions on that particular topic. And that's okay. So hip-hop is like a base of mine. I build off of hip-hop. Whatever that has to do. Streams, little interviews, like other things that relate to it. But you got to realize the bubble that you operate in.
Stay with what's working for you. But the way I looked at it was, I didn't want to be that one-trick pony, but it's like
last thing, and I feel like I'm cutting him off a lot, even though I'm playing the video. The one-trick pony is only if your formula, like the Warren Chirac, if only what I did was the Warren Chirac, that's a one-trick pony as well, right? Which means, okay, I'm gonna call these people a coon. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. That's it. Now, the mere fact that I could also have other type of content and conversations. I sat with Vaughn at 1700. Obviously, I'm not in that era anymore, but still, and have like a qualitative conversations, the conversations that I subsequently had with G Herbo, even Lil Durk. That's showing that, for me, Sharp should always be involved in anything to do with intersex dynamics. That's your bubble. That's your thing. When they throw you on the news or these other things just talking about hip hop and not appealing to your strengths, is like taking a guy who's good at shooting three but can't play defense and you want him to lock down the opposing team's best scorer. You're not utilizing him right. Anytime there's conversation, and no jumper is more multi-faceted than like my platform, because we kind of talk a lot about hip hop oriented stuff for hip hop artists and the drama they're going through. They talk about a lot of other stuff than what I talk about. Shit, they got porn stars coming up there. You know what I'm saying?
I put out so much content from fucking football players, boxers, all walks of life, to where the only content that matters to anybody is the controversy. If we gonna get about the real shit tonight, let's dig in. Look at everybody's face. Everybody knows what I was there. They're listening. They're listening to this nigga talk about, like, man, you know, Sharp really has the it factor to be something crazy, but he's not diving into his bag this way. Maybe it's not what I can't see, my brother. Maybe it's about what some of the people around us can't see.
Interesting. Okay.
Call Daygo.
So, he could definitely. I felt.
Well, we're getting people be saying it's fake. I'm the because he didn't understand. A. Douglas had this.
We're gonna get to some of the. I'm trying to skip through this so we're not dragging this out too much. But he did do a long live stream. You guys should check it out. If you care to hear every detail, but I'm trying to summarize for y'all. Okay.
Sharp going on a no jumper, but apparently he has a spy.
He questioning niggas and saying, hey, how does AD know this? How does AD know this? How does AD know this? Like, nigga, everybody tell me everything. And it ain't just one person. It's multiple motherfuckers. I know everything that go on in that building. I could been catching fire, doing all type of shit, burning shit down if I wanted to. But I ain't doing that shit. Like,
the mode gotta be Flocka or Sharp. Which one is it?
Man, listen. I'm gonna keep it gangster. I don't even talk to Sharp. So
at least we know. Shit, Sharp been keeping it real. Yeah.
Accessibility shortcuts.
At least we motherfucking know. Yeah. Keep that shit.
Use the tab key to navigate. And
now I'm gonna take that what he said and give Sharp a little bit of advice. I definitely think Sharp's loyalty kind of got to him, where I think he came in there touting that, you know, I'm a boss, this and third. We had a bet like, yo, you don't work for no jumper, whatever the case is. But eventually, I think his loyalty to the brand made him, like, even what he's saying now is like, yeah, like, yo, nah, I held it down. I can see why he feels the way he feels about all this other stuff going on. Okay, all right. Let me keep going. Matter of fact, I want to go a little bit.
And ask him, who did it? Keep that shit a band. Who? Call out your favorite host right now, nigga. Call him and tag him and ask him. How AI moved. Keep that shit a band. Who? Call out your favorite host right now, nigga. Call him and tag him and ask him, who did it? Who the fuck did it? Even in them interviews, said you ain't gotta have the strongest good man muscles in the world. You ain't gotta have 100 guns.
Okay. All right, let me get some more interesting shit. Sorry.
you know, when incidents happen over there and he questioning niggas and saying, hey, how does AD know this? How does AD know this? How does AD know this? Like, nigga, Nigga, everybody tell me everything. And it ain't just one person. It's multiple motherfuckers. I know everything that go on in that building. I could been catching fire, doing all type of shit, burning shit down if I wanted to. But I ain't doing that shit. Like
the
a
mole
nigga
gotta be Flocka or Sharp. Which one is it?
Man, listen.
Fuck. Why the fuck would Adam do that to Sharp when he was loyal?
Tell me everything. And it ain't just one person. It's multiple motherfuckers. I know everything that go on in that building. I could been catching fire, doing all type of shit, burning shit down if I wanted to. But I ain't doing that shit. Like
the
a
mole
nigga
gotta be Flocka or Sharp. Which one is it?
Man, listen. I'm gonna keep it gangster. I don't even talk to Sharp. So
I
straight up.
I thought I was gonna see Sharp in this. Is Sharp still there or did he leave?
Man, listen, I don't know. Listen. I know what the fuck going on. They doing Sharp wrong over there. Straight up. Told that nigga they gonna cut his pay. They can't pay that nigga no more the way that he was supposed to be getting paid and shit like that. When he was keeping the lawyer over there. They doing that nigga wrong. I'm gonna keep it G.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Sharp fucked up by getting on the news.
Hold on, that's crazy. That's crazy. Academics said Sharp should have never fucked up by getting on his knees. And he's trying to switch the subject real quick. Like he didn't just say that. That's crazy. Sympedemics.
He should. If I'm sure, who's this guy doing this video? Sharp right now. Sharp need a moment. You need to choke a bitch out. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you,
nigga. What? Shay Quincy is in your house right now. Right now. She done fucked every nigga in Houston. She done fucked every nigga in New Jersey.
Why are you yelling about who his bitch fuck, gang?
So whoever this guy who made this video, right? I don't even know who he is, but I'll give him some because he's, everybody who discusses me, they're trying to get to the point where I'm at. I get it. So I'm going to give you some advice. Here's the advice. Number one, it looks like you're cosplaying as something that could be entertaining. And I completely get it because, again, I always say, sometimes, I learned this from Quincy Jones, sometimes you got to play like your favorite musician to grow into being the guy. So either trying to become someone or imitating someone's style, that's completely fine. The advice I'm going to give you is you need to learn to listen, because I think you were just trying to get yours off because essentially you're not really adding much to this video. I never said that Sharp was on his knees. I said the mistake that was made, and let me go back again, and this is, whoever this video is, who made this video or who was commenting, I got to point out rookie mistakes because these are the rookie mistakes that keep you at the low level you are, whoever this is.
Over there, they doing that nigga wrong. I'm gonna keep it G.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Sharp fucked up by getting on the news. Okay, and he cut. I said Sharp fucked up by getting on the news, not his knees. I would literally just say, who gives a fuck? Sharp fucked up by getting on the news, and I still believe that. When I seen Sharp at No Jumper, it reminded me of at Complex how they treated Hot Ones and sneaker shopping. Hot Ones, they knew Hot Ones was the home run hitter. If we ever got a good guest, like even I brought Yachty in the building. Yo, Wale came up there to cuss me out. People came up there to cuss Joe out. As soon as they did those shows, they wanted them to do Hot Ones because that was the premier brand that was making them a lot of fucking money. Complex liked Hot Ones so much. Look at Hot Ones. They got their own channel. It's on a channel called First We Feast. This is the Complex channel. 14 million. Look, SZA was just on it. They treat it differently. Look, it has a banner, Hot Ones. Why did they treat that brand like that? Why don't we see the host himself, oh shit, I'm forgetting his fucking name. God damn it. What's my boy's name?
I feel like that.
Oh shit, I am burnt out. What's this dude's name? God damn it, I work with him too. Fuck. Sean Evans. They don't let Sean Evans do anything. Now, I'm not saying let. They prefer. Because I'm pretty sure he has his freedoms. But he's smart also. So let me rephrase that. Sean Evans realizes when I hop on Hot Ones, these are the biggest episodes that Complex could ever get. Look, they have something with Gordon Ramsay, 128 million views. There's something about when you start hitting at that rate, you have to be exclusive. If you want to see Sean Evans, you got to go to Hot Ones. You ain't going to catch him as a guest host on anything else. Think about it. Currently the biggest guy at Complex right now does no other their shows. This ain't the Stephen A. and shout to Stephen A. method. He doesn't appear on anything else. That's what I was trying to say. And for that ill-educated, badly listened individual who's making this video, you got to use context clues. Like I would have expounded if I said he was on his knees. I said on the news. Once I saw Sharp on No Jumper News, I said, oh, the mystique of what he does is going to get eradicated. Because now we're going to see him talk about topics that, number one, we don't care to hear him talk about. Just like, imagine if they put the Hot Ones nigga on Everyday Struggle. Do you want to hear his opinion about Future? No. Now, if Future is in front of him and Future got a hot wing in his hand, it does matter, right? So, once I seen Sharp, what's it called? Sharp on, what's that shit called? Sharp No Jumper News. I was just like, ooh, you're watering down. Like, you're literally, I think this was
global warning, dude.
Like, you're watering down what Sharp is. Sharp is a guy that's supposed to pop in once a week or once every 2 weeks, but he gonna deliver an episode that gets y'all 400, 500,000 views. Big moments. Do you get what I'm saying? And once I seen them put him here, I was confused because the general public starts to normalize Sharp as, oh, he's just one of the talking heads on No Jumper, while I thought the Sharp Tank could have been just like how I just mentioned Hot Ones. The Sharp Tank could have been a standalone channel, and it would have grew. The Sharp Tank with No Jumper, they should have separated. Like, yo, the news, you can see the, like, who are these guys? This is P Nice. P Nice used to work there. I just did something with P Nice. You could Flacco's here. You could see these guys, like all these guys just like randomly talking, like who cares? You know what I mean? Obviously, shout out to Flacco. Like Flacco's there to just kind of agitate. But you don't put your star. And maybe I was incorrect for thinking like that. Because I thought No Jumper was going to treat Sharp, even if they don't believe in his talent, but by raw numbers, that's the star. You don't ever put the star on the daily program. If you get what I'm saying. So that's what I was mentioning. Anyway.
Hold on, that's crazy. That's crazy. Academics said, okay. He's trying to switch the subject real quick. Like
all right, this guy doesn't know how to listen. You need to choke up.
Dude, that's a Sharp whenever he was.
Don't matter. It's not about that. It's about
Okay.
him even being able to have this. Even in the mix, no matter what the nigga says, it's because he know what type of nigga I am. Not a lot of niggas is made like me. But I get it, gang. And nothing but love to you, bro. It's all good. I'll take mines, my nigga, and how I come. I don't know, man.
All right, so he goes on a rant.
I'll still go shit if we cool with it. Shit.
Here we go.
Words to the whole situation. Like I probably ain't gonna be cutting no interviews on No Jumper if it ain't worth it or it ain't something that I should be doing that even makes sense. I probably ain't gonna be over there like that no more. And it ain't nothing against No Jumper or any type of bullshit or any type of drag. I'm just, I'll still go shit if we cool with it, shit. If not, hey, that's cool too. But I'm not doing nothing over there that don't serve its purpose. Real shit, homie. I'm the last real pillar, my nigga. And I take my pillar down. Straight up, homie. Niggas can say whatever the fuck they want to say. I've done great throughout it all. I take my pillar down, though, my nigga. Mine no longer stands.
Okay.
Little. This is where certain people wanted it to be. Like, they didn't want to do it themselves. They rather it be this way. And that's cool. I'm gonna take a little break though. I ain't got no diss towards nobody. Shit, I put some content on No Jumper. Hopefully it do cool. If it do cool, it do. If it don't, it don't. I'm not gonna let that be, that's not where it's gonna be no more. And I ain't trying to take it to nobody else's platform neither. Damn, I never thought I'd see like this feeling. I never thought it'd be this. Sharp Tank was something crazy, my nigga. Nobody, I never even thought would be that way. Hell, Adam don't even know even this shit. I'm sure it ain't even got to him. And if it did shit and he ain't text me, he really didn't give a fuck. Stop the bullshit, dog. This ain't even got nothing to even do with that. And the way I got pushed around and just like, man, getting dropped whenever. Shit, there's 3 weeks before some content of mine come out. Like, talking about monetization, liquor and all. Man, we ain't never had them problems. And there's been people doing way more than me on shit that, this shit just been crazy, my nigga. Like, I'm kind of cool. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm really fucking over it. I ain't even going to hold you. This nigga didn't explain no beef. It ain't no beef on me. It's just, it is what it is. And I can get it. Some good things have their dead ends, but this one right here I feel like was kind of forced. I'm going to be honest with you. Sharp and Sharp Tank and No Jumper, that shit could prevail.
Take a shot for you, brother.
But, I mean, I get it. I see it. That shit's insane, my nigga. Like, a 5-star motherfucking vet over in that bitch. Damn, y'all ship all y'all vets out like this one. Man. I've had to flex on niggas behind No Jumper, dog. Like, real shit. Like, nigga, I'm at fucking the Hollywood Impact Awards. I see fucking little fucking, what's the nigga name? YK Osiris. That nigga want to talk to me. He don't want to talk to me because of nigga, shit, he feel like he done got slandered so bad. Shit, the nigga didn't even want to talk to me. I had to like kind of flex on the nigga and be like, hey, bro, that ain't me that be doing that shit to you, so don't even treat me like that.
Anyway.
My travels. Nigga, that shit didn't do too much of nothing. Okay. Shit, real shit. I know how to move past and move on. I got no issue with nobody. Not Adam, not nobody, my nigga. I just know what the fuck it is. Y'all see me on a lot of different shit. Now it's kind of like shit, they just drop my shit whenever, and that's just people's personal little beefs. Shit like that happens. If you have little problems with other people and shit, you try to address it, but people don't be listening. I ain't gonna lie, that shit be coming from the backstage. And I don't even want to blast her. Real shit.
Okay.
Slick, but she wasn't the entire time. Should go from like 3-4 weeks talking about some monetization. Come on, my nigga. We done monetized some of the most demonic shit. Diabolical shit of mine. Now all of a sudden it's a problem and that shit's cliche. Damn. Done with that shit, my nigga. Getting played and all that extra shit and the relationships you may have with people. Man, fuck all that shit, homie. That shit comes to a fucking halt. Let me have been the old nigga. Bitch would have got slapped. I swear to God, homie. Like straight up, me trying to be cool. Some of these bitches really be needing to get checked, even squares. I'm gonna keep that shit a band, my nigga.
Turn up then.
Real talk.
Turn
they
up
know
then.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Talk about it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, real shit, nigga. Really trying me and playing with me. But
playing
I've
with
been
a
around
big
for a
shark.
lot of people, I swear to God, I want anybody to try to come say anything about me. Anything about me.
I like this energy.
And I got a time where I done looked out for them. And let's see if they got a time where they done looked out for me.
Yeah.
There's none.
Talk about that shit.
Madison, you say you lost for words, baby. Shit, I've been speechless. You know why y'all didn't see me tripping out on bitches or nothing like that no more is because with them vlogs and me meeting all these famous people and people knowing me and people fucking with me, I wanted to take that route. So I tried to leave all that like, getting them, these bitches are beneath me at this point.
Call Daygo.
Like, what am I doing? Like, that shit should be, that's where we started. That's not where we end.
Call Daygo.
Shit, I'm meeting people who I grew up on.
Call Daygo.
Oh. I get it. Just want y'all to know I love y'all, homie. Like, it ain't no, like, I get it, my nigga. It's straight. A lot's happened. Or a lot's been said. We will keep mashing. Since, hey, cool, I will do it. Got no problem with it. But if a nigga tell me after this, and this is just me being honest, if you tell me after this, like, oh, Sharp, we don't need no more of your presence, nigga, fuck you. Straight up. You don't need me after this, my nigga, and anything for what it is, shit, I've been let it be known. Like, just on some real shit of, hey, man, we can do this, we can do that. Motherfuckers don't want to listen. Hey, that's cool. Some content that fits, shit. Hey, man, run me through. Just like the Sauce Walker, nigga, shit. He wanted me through the building. Nobody else. I want to play with, dog. I'm just not. But, oh, well, it's just you and this is just what, nah, nigga. Motherfuckers been shutting me out. I've been seeing it. And it ain't even like Adam, homie. It be like some of your people that work around you, dog. You don't be watching what be going on. Like, I'm not over here, hey, I hope everything happens the way it's supposed to happen over in No Jumper. Everything flourishes and then call, hey, that's gonna deserve that. Shit, I deserve really to walk with a bag, but I get it. It's cool. Can't say, nigga, I walked with your bag already or anybody's bag over there. Shit, I walked with my own and you walked with some of mine too.
Okay, what you mean? Talk about it.
That about a bitch.
What you mean?
And I'm sure had him everybody go talk like, man, you knew he was gonna turn on, nigga. I don't turn for nothing. I just see. I just see what it is, homie. And a nigga don't want to fight me about nothing either.
Yo, chat. I knew I should have did this topic towards the end of the stream. Y'all don't give a fuck about the no jumper universe. It's kind of interesting. Like, my audience don't give a fuck about no jumper. I be watching them though. I do. Well, I watch my main media compadres. Like, you know, I watch Vlad. I watch no jumper. Adam. I watch what Charlemagne does. I watch what Joe does. I guess that's like my job to like be aware of, like, essentially we are competitors, even if like maybe not doing the same thing. So I be knowing it and I care about this stuff. Some of y'all like, bro, come on, let's talk about Drake. Fuck this. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get through this quick. Sorry.
Nothing. Company will thrive without me. Company's wrong as fuck, homie. And look, people's jobs and what they're doing to where shit's getting sloppy. Shit, I remember when we was putting out filet mignon. I remember we was putting out filet mignon, my nigga. I mean, let's keep that.
Oh, say cheese for sure.
That shit real. Shit, it take us an hour to put out something that could take care of us for the next 6 months. Now we putting out shit, nigga. It's like putting out spaghetti with fucking real extra. Man, shit been worked on every day, man. All the marinara been worked on. Shit and ketchup. That shit's kind of crazy, bro. Joe Rogan, that was a nigga. Dog, I done made mine and did my time, my nigga, throughout it all. Ain't about me quitting, my nigga. It's about what's been portrayed and how it's been perceived. Shit, I might as well roll with the punches right. Why not? Should the content that don't get seen or played with or put out whenever the fuck it wants to get put out or whatever the fuck the case may be, I might as well put that shit on my channel.
So he's saying he shot content. It's taking like a month for them to put it out.
I'm playing myself at this point. Anything I do at No Jumper, hey man, it's when somebody call me, or that's where they want to be. Like, it's not even like, when I came over there, when I did that interview with Mark, it brought a whole different essence that was watching me. When I just stayed over there, that shit buried itself. But it's a trajectory right now, and I don't think it involves me. You tell me to my face, my nigga, that, hey, this shit's just what it is. You never gave a fuck about where I went because you know why? I was making the bag already by myself. Shit, that's some cold shit going. I'm just telling it for what it is. Niggas don't ever want to talk about it. I'm the nigga you should have been called.
Ooh.
You sit with niggas that agree with you, Adam.
What?
This is facts. I'm the last from the old wrecking crew, nigga. Push me out, you want to push me away. That's cool. But I'm the last of the last, nigga. Maybe you felt like, hey, man, shit, you pimped a pimp. Maybe that's how you really felt. But you didn't, homie. I respected everything about you. This shit been goofy. And I don't respect that. This shit been goofy as fuck. Some of the shit that probably done went on that I missed out on money on. I don't give a fuck if I ain't never on that channel again. Nigga, I don't care if it makes me 50 cents a month. I want all my bread every month. Shit, I ain't even went and backdated some of the numbers of some of the shit that probably done went on that I missed out on money on. Nigga, straight up. I done had to do that before. Shit, I'm missing 4,500, 5,500. Nigga, I'm having to go day back for it. Like, hey, man, let me get mine. And I'm still staying down. Let's get that shit right, my nigga. And I'm the nigga that you look at for like, come on, dog.
So what I'm getting from this is that, and maybe this is why it's now helping me explain, at least from his side, why maybe when we had that conversation of him thinking, well, me saying you work for No Jumper, he's like, no, I don't. In his mind, he's saying, well, I don't work for them because it's a profit share. So I'm guessing whatever interviews he did were bringing in a certain amount of money that would get bust down. So it was a profit share. And I could imagine the other hosts probably get, I don't know, whatever set fee a week as long as they show up. He was getting paid based on his views. Oh, okay. But by the way, technically that's still an employee, even if that's your agreement. You know what I mean? Like, shit, there's a bunch of incentive bonuses with Spotify and Rumble. I'm still an employee. I don't get to be like, nah, I'm not an employee. We're partners. We just bust it down. Like, who collects the check and who pays who?
Let some buster ass bitch out of whoop the fuck out in that building. All types of shit go down. Man, please. Man, I wish a motherfucker would too, nigga, at this point. Who? Man, who, nigga? Who got a problem with me, dog? Anything I ever did, I stood on a bitch neck. Half you niggas stand on these niggas' dicks. Keep that shit real. But when it's something, this shit get crazy. When a nigga talking about me to the next nigga, you talking about me to Brick Baby, nigga. Adam talk about you. You talk about what you should be saying to me, to him.
Adam Pillow talking to Brick Baby. Wait, how does that make sense?
Call Daygo.
That shit crazy to me, gang. I never respect it.
You know what's so funny? In the No Jumper universe is such a big thing. Everybody in my chat's like, move the fuck on. Chat, I love drama. This is some drama. I ain't gonna lie. This is some drama. After we get past this, we're doing regular hip-hop shit. Don't you worry.
I never fucking respect it, homie. Let me go then, nigga. I done did everything I was supposed to do. Not what I wanted to do.
I admire a great crash out.
That shit crazy as fuck, homie. You should have talked to me, nigga. I gotta hear from the next nigga what you think about me.
Call Daygo.
That shit funny as fuck to me, homie. Straight up. What you think about me, nigga? And I don't know what niggas' plays done been, but the truth's the truth.
Okay. It speeds up a little
Now,
bit.
how you feel about me? And I was there before him. You're not solid, gang.
You know, let me tell you this. It's a lot of size, and by the way, I am going to play what Adam did respond with, to be fair, too. Unfortunately, which I think Adam's getting a little bit better at. I think he was horrible at when the first group of people left. Is that when you're doing business, especially when you're building something from the ground up and you're a entrepreneur, you're not just bringing somebody into some robust, already thriving, like they're a replaceable part. When somebody shows you loyalty and when somebody feels like they've been a big part, like for example, You know how Sharp's thinking? Yo, bro, niggas left no jumper. I stayed. I was one of the biggest view getters. I brought some of the biggest moments in the 6 months or year leading up to them niggas leaving. So me staying, here's the thing. It's more than just X's and O's and pluses and minuses and ones and zeros and, you know, just business. It's, bruh, I showed you loyalty. And that you have to account for that because, yeah, I get why he feels like, damn, how you talking shit about me to the new guy when I'm one of the reasons why this ship stayed afloat when everybody left.
And I stood in your corner, my nigga, through the worst of the worst. Hopefully we can rekindle, baby.
I think they will.
But you know the truth's the truth, my nigga.
Okay.
Hopefully we can really reconcile. And I don't want to go online about it, nothing. But this shit's bullshit, dog. And what you doing? Shit ain't about no fucking numbers. Nah. Adam, you was really when niggas was checking you about this shit. Like, hey, nah, nigga, we gonna move it like this. Yeah, all right, cool. Now all of a sudden, like, even when you would say something about a bitch, I'm like, nah, don't, or a nigga, hey, nah, don't call him that. Nah, bro, you ain't like that type of shit. I don't know, bro. I thought we was on some real shit. Now all of a sudden, nigga, out on the shelf to nigga, huh? And you don't even say nothing about it. You let niggas say, man, hey, Sharp got fired, quit, nigga, all that. Nigga, I done made the most money at that company and made that company money for the, man, over 3 years. Real shit. How the fuck, nigga, I'm the nigga that's being looked at like, oh, it's a problem. How, nigga? Keep that shit real?
Gets a little bit deeper. He gets to talk about even Adam's wife, Lena. I don't know when that's going to come, but he eventually says that he felt like he was devalued the whole time.
Fuck. There's no excuse. Hell, me and Brick Baby had a show at Adult Summit. Adult Summit, nigga, was cracking. Even at a fucked up time. Now the show canceled. Oh, well, we can't get the chicks in. Why not? What the fuck was the problem? This shit be crazy as fuck, my nigga. This shit made me.
All right, let me get through this because I want to cover this Tussie thing that's happening right now on Twitter. So let me just hurry through this and chat. You know, I like to take my time. We got all the hours in the world. You know, I know we have a little bit reduced viewership because of the NFL. Trust me, I'm watching my team too. I think I'm about to catch an L this week because Jay Taylor from Indianapolis Colts is inactive and he's in my starting lineup. Anyway. Let me just get to the last part, and then I'm going to go to Adam's part. I'll do a little sum up, and then we get to Tusi, and then we keep the stream going, all right? Sorry, chat.
Standing this shit, gang, and you don't talk to me about it, my nigga. So I start to take my own outlook. And why you doing what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, nigga, I'm a Colts fan. Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James, Peyton Manning, the GOAT 3 combination in terms of running back, wide receiver, and quarterback. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm a Colts fan, and I'll tell you why I'm a Colts fan real quick. When I first came over here to America, like, we got a demo of, like, some NFL game, and the demo, you could only play practice mode, and the only people were Colts and, like, Rams or something like that, and I like playing with the Colts. So I started liking the Colts from then. Okay.
No, I came from something else already. Let's not use that outlet shit tonight. Nigga. Should be some bullshit. Body. I'm not having an issue with anybody. It's just the truth. Well, past all of them. Genuinely how you should treat a situation. And to be real, homie, this ain't nothing emotional. I feel like it's gonna kill a lot of the trolls off. That way you know what you know, how I feel. Got nothing against Adam, my nigga. Nothing, but the truth's the truth, homie. I'm cool with that. We can move on past that. They threw him to the shelf, so what the fuck's it even matter? Gave a lot to that company, my nigga. A lot. No Jumper never fired me, homie. Let's you know, Adam, it ain't even your fault, gang. To be honest, it's the people that's behind you. She know who she is.
I feel like he's blaming the booker.
She's trying to act like she cool with it all, even in tech. Now I already know the whole play. Don't even get me started, my nigga. And I wish she would try to call me out, boy, because you set yourself up for failure. There ain't even nothing that you can even say to me. Nothing you can say to me.
Okay, so I think he's blaming the talent booker over there. I don't really know her. But, I you know, this is going to happen at companies. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, especially if I'm Sharp, I think I should get perfect. Again, remember I told you about Complex, right? Yo, if we ever got, like, say me and Joe, because, like, we're doing the show, it's being provocative, like, artists are responding to it. Some of them want to pop in. Like, I remember when 21 Savage and Amber Rose came in. I remember when some of these people who, like they pretty much came in because we were talking about them and they came to respond and do an interview. Complex was just piggyback off of it. And more important than them doing our show, like, yeah, they were going to do our show because they came for that, was them putting those people on these other shows. Like, whether it was, like, Hot Ones. Like, you know how many times I walked out of Everyday Struggle and I'm walking to the green room, me and Joe, and the artists, they're ushered quickly into the Hot Ones room. Why? That's their priority. Like, their priority, like the booker, like the person who booked the talent, when you now bring in somebody because you've been, whatever, getting into it with them, they quickly start, oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I work for Complex, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Like, they almost, like, take that person away from you, and then they just bring them into a bunch of other Complex, like, priorities to get the Complex shit off. So I say that to say, like, I'm pretty sure whoever books for No Jumper is probably like they have a priority list. And I could imagine Sharp, who's thinking, bro, I'm like the star here. Like, y'all should get me every big interview. How are y'all not booking them for me? How are y'all booking them for this person? How are y'all not making these calls to say, do you want to sit down with Sharp? Yeah, I'd feel a way too. I get that.
Man, the person that tried to do.
By the way, when that happened at Everyday Struggle, bro, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, Joe would peep these things. Joe would peep like, yo, you know Hot Ones don't shoot at this time. We shot at 7 a.m. 9 a.m., right when our show's gonna be done, Hot Ones already set up that the guests that we had just walk right in there and go do their show. And the whole time we like, since when Hot Ones shoot this early? No, they're just piggybacking off our guests, but really they don't give a fuck about Everyday Struggle that much. They care about getting Hot Ones to guests. Why? Hot Ones the moneymaker, or Hot Ones the preferred one, Hot Ones the marketable one. You know what I'm saying? So I you know, even though this is not on that much of a corporate level like that, even though still kind of a little bit corporate, I get what Sharp is saying.
Do that shit. And when she worked for me, like, man, motherfucker can't even say nothing to me. It's cold. Shit, do No Jumper. Yeah. Because it's to the ones that know. And to the ones that know that nigga, shit. Nigga, bro, come hop in my car. I get it. You can be upset with me about the situation with House Phone and why I said what I said. But if you took that shit wrong, nigga, you was upset with me anyway. And I get it. It's cool. So not forget. Let me bring you in on other shit that I possibly could bring you in. Where we done did the shit with who was that? It was Kazumi and the little white bitch. What was her name? I fuck with that little white bitch too. I was making sure you was making money off me. I was coming.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
And I still had the Kelpie interview lined up that same day, which Almighty set in on. There's no bullshit.
Okay. I'm
It's got to be another interview. Laura, you remember this because you was the one that came in and come and got me. Yeah. Say, hey, Sharp's got to be in another interview. I got Almighty about to come sit down with me.
Hold on.
I never, when Flacco asked her about me and said, what do you think about his name? Kind of low.
This is where, sit down with and I ain't gonna lie. If you didn't think that this nigga's fire, let me tell you this. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Never mention the boss's girl. Let me tell everybody in the world this. I don't care where you work at. I don't care if the boss's girl is a bitch. I don't care if she's the most horrible person ever. The moment you talk, you can say anything about the boss. The moment you talk about the boss's girl, you're fired. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you this. It's a fact. So he mentions Lena. And this is when I realized this shit's over.
And be on some drag even though she bashed me.
Here we go. Come on.
I've been trying to get the Lena interview. Shit, nigga, I never wanted to sit down with her and be on some drag even though she bashed my name kind of low-key, nigga, back in the beginning. And it's all dated. So it's not even no plan. When Flacco asked her about me and said, what do you think about Sharp? Nigga, I'm thriving through the company. She said, I think I could poke a hole in Sharp's little thing. And you know what? I ain't never had nothing against Baby or against her and had him like, even though he say, oh, if somebody ever talked to my wife like that, I'm going to go crazy. Hey, homie, I never did. I've always kept it respectful, even though every time she walked through, my nigga, she always looked like she way bigger than me. Every time she looked at me, she looked down upon me. Straight up. And I've always kept that shit respectful.
Now, to your credit, Sharp, I'm going to be honest with you. This is why I believe a man's woman should stay out of the workplace. Real talk. Because here's the thing. Sharp works for Adam. Every girl I've ever been with, I've seen this one fatal characteristic in all of them. This is a fact. When they get around what I've built, where I'm the boss, where I've paid all this money to create whatever, they think that they should be talked to, treated like they're me. So trust me, women who date a nigga that own a company think they're the boss too. You know why? A lot of them chicks be like, well, you know, usually a nigga who working a lot, you let them girls run, like, all right, do whatever you got to do in the house, take care of the kids, take care of blah, blah, blah. When they come to your job, they think they're the boss too. That's a fact. So I could see Lena walking through there like, you bitch ass niggas, like, real talk.
I know, my nigga, I ain't stupid. It lets me know what type of conversations be happening about me. You know what I'm saying? So I pay attention. I'm a real one, my nigga. Can't nobody ever, dog. If my bitch is sitting there, and I ain't calling your woman any of that, but I'm just saying, like, if my bitch sitting there and, like, she acting a funny way towards you, that lets me know, nigga, that should let you know what type of conversations are being had about you at home.
That's a fact. The conversations going to include, why don't you fire that nigga? That nigga's trash. Why you be letting him talk about women like that? That nigga don't be bringing none. Trust, you're right on this shit. You're right. But this is why, you know, I've learned your personal relationship with your girl, you feel what I'm saying? Don't belong. Like, I'm gonna, you know, and I'm going to sound like a hypocrite with this because I could use mad personal examples, but I won't. But I'm telling you all this is true. So if you're thinking about any personal example with me, it's true, whatever. I remember, so Dana White, Rumble invited me to, this is when I met the president, Trump, at a UFC event. Logan Paul's sitting right next to me. We're sitting at the exact front row. I'm sitting next to Logan Paul. I think it might be his baby mom. So, and by the way, Logan, if you see this, bro, I don't want no smoke with you. Thank you. You guys send Prime to my headquarters all the time. I love you. But I just gotta be honest. For whatever reason, I guess his fiance at the time, I don't know if they married, she don't like Trump. So, as everything is happening, you have Aiden coming around, you have other people coming around. By the way, this was on a stream where I think Gideon was there and Logan got into it. Gideon was like, nigga, could you move over? Because Gideon was like sitting next to him, vlogging him. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I felt like Logan Paul wasn't really saying, he said, I don't want to be on camera the whole time because he knew how his girl was. Because his girl made a few remarks. Nigga, Secret Service came through with Trump, nigga. Like, bruv, if you don't like Trump, you could leave. But I heard her say a few things, and I seen Logan. Logan was trying to like deflect it type shit. But yeah, if she's saying that in public, you could only imagine what she's saying in private. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, it's one of those things. I think Logan handled that like the ultimate professional. And by the way, nobody was disrespectful to his girl at all. But yeah, like yo, if you link with or if you meet somebody and they girl got a stank face about you, girl got this wildest demeanor about you, the only exception is if the person, you know, sometimes a girl will be hating on a homeboy if she think you helping her nigga cheat or like be doing some weird shit. But if you're an employee like Sharp, yeah, her opinion about you, when that nigga go home, she's poisoning that nigga mind with a million things. Yeah, Sharp is trash. That nigga is bullshit. That nigga don't know how to really do his job. Yo, he's a one-trick pony. Like, he only talk to... Why you be letting this misogynistic blah, 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 blah. 100%. That's a fact.
Women can't hide their emotions. They don't show that shit, my nigga. Real talk.
That's a fact.
At least I go home with all the awards, my nigga. I was having them.